observer of times, or an enchanter, or a witch, or a charmer, or a consulter with familiar spirits, or a wizard, or a necromancer. For all that do these things are an abomination unto the Lord, and because of these abominations, the Lord thy God does drive them out from before thee. There are probably 1,000,001 scriptures in the Old Testament how God dealt with people that practiced the dark arts. He killed off whole families and cows and chickens, and he just got rid of all of them because, you know, Pastor Connie told me this story one time, and I never told her this, but it revolutionized my whole way of thinking. I was a person that scary movies just never really bothered me that much. I look at them and, they were okay. But, about 5 years, maybe, no, it's been longer than that. I didn't probably watch a real scary movie in probably about like 7 years. Um, we were in Gatlinburg, and Pastor Connie told me this story about this little. She told me this little. I don't know if anybody ever saw the movie, the Hellraiser movie. The guy that got the little pin stuck on his head.
Right.
So I never. That's one of my favorite scary movies. He has a line in that movie where it's basically the movie is based about this guy who's playing with this puzzle box, and he unlocks he unlocks the doors to hell basically, and he doesn't care what he goes through. He just wants to experience some type of pain or pleasure. And the one of my favorite lines in that movie used to be because he would say, "Your suffering will be legendary even in hell." And I'm like, man, that's some suffering. But I love those movies. But Pastor Connie started telling me one day, we were in Gatlinburg and we was riding past this little video shop, and she was like, Boo you remember when we went there? We got that movie. So I guess her and Pastor Ronnie had got the movie, and Pastor Ronnie went to sleep on her, and she was up watching this Hellraiser movie. And so she got scared. And so after she had been watching it for a long time, so she cut the TV off. And she said after she cut the TV off, that even after she cut the TV off, she could see the whole TV just lit up, and these spirits were just coming out the top of the TV, and Pastor Ronnie wouldn't wake up, and so she just had to like deal with that for I don't know how long, she told me. But I've always, like, my grandmother, my mom, and they would always say, like, there's certain things that just open doors. There's certain things that open doors. And so I'm not scared of any stuff like that, but at the same time, I risk it. So I just stopped watching scary movies after that. So I just thought that was interesting. But the main thing that I wanted to leave you guys with was just that it is a lot. Halloween is a lot deeper than candy, and I think especially when you have young kids. You have young kids like I do. There's always a pressure. There's always a pressure to do as your neighbors do, or to participate in something that when you talk about a neighborhood or some friends, like this other nation. We adopt the practices of what other people
Yep, the other
are
nation.
doing just
Yep.
because we don't want to stand out. We don't want to be separate, but God has already.
Hallelujah. Separate. Be ye separate.
We are a peculiar people, and we've been set apart and set aside for a specific thing. So when we're called strange and peculiar and all of this, we're right where we need to. We're right where we need to be at as far as being God's people. So it's okay to take a stand and just say, like, this is not something that we should be a part of.
Amen.
When you think about where's the scripture? I had it written down too, but it says, "Whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are pure." Philippians 4:8. Yeah, let's close with that.
Yeah, I remember one time my dad used to do it all the time. some about this body, certain asshole. Certain asshole, they throw at one another.
Throw what at each other?
Throw at one another. The women have white clothes on. Better than the field. Throw in the white. Throw in the fire.
Throw in the fire?
Fire. Big old ball fire.
Well, it was, nobody put.
I never could understand why they doing that. I don't know what they was letting.
You don't know,
Understand.
you don't know why they did it?
Put my pad, no ball, what, ball up around,
Yeah.
you ball around, you soak
Soak
it
it
in kerosene.
And then set it on fire.
You better shut down real good.
You with yourself now, man, you throw the fireballs at each
Yeah,
other.
sometimes you catch on
Yeah,
fire.
fire.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know where that reason for fun. I've done it though.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know what fun. Now they have it or whatever. I know it's
Absolutely.
That kerosene.
Absolutely.
Catch your whole body.
Crazy. That's what that was.
Yeah, we used to do it all the time.
Jesus.
They call it a fireball fight.
Fireball.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Right.
Philippians 4:8 reads like this. Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of a good report, if there be any virtue, if there be any praise, think on these things. So when you think about Halloween as a whole, does it really seem like there's any virtue in fear? The Bible speaks specifically about fear. You know, the Bible speaks specifically about when people dress up in these costumes of, witches and demons, and, it's invoking spirits, and the Bible has been very clear about how we shouldn't entangle ourselves in evil. We shouldn't entangle ourselves with that. And if you have a season or a night that is dedicated, whether it is still in effect today, whether we think that it's still in effect today, or was something that was celebrated differently 1,300 years ago, its origin is still an evil origin, and it should have no place in the Christian's life.
Amen.